The Baltimore Ravens have parted ways with offensive coordinator Greg Roman. Wake up. No, you're not dreaming. It's the Flex Zone Podcast. Breaking news for the Baltimore Ravens. Greg Roman, he's gone. Happy Friday Eve, happy Thursday, Flex Zone family, Ravens flock, football fans. It's your boy God's favorite host, the host of the Moist back here on the Flex Zone podcast. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Back again here on this beautiful Thursday with breaking news for the Baltimore Ravens. Breaking news. You guys have wanted it. You guys asked for it. You've called for it. We've called for it here on our channel, on our podcast. The Baltimore Ravens have parted ways with Greg Roman. I'm going to read the statement from John Harbaugh, and I'm going to break it down what it means. While we are never happy to see anyone lose their job, I do have to preface my comments by saying this. It is a breath of fresh air that the Ravens made this move, because sometimes it's not that you need to be fired or let go. Sometimes you need to go on to other things as well. It's just not a good fit. But John Harbaugh says, and I quote, Greg has led the development and success of record-setting offense in Baltimore for several seasons. He is a tremendous football coach as well as a family man in person. Greg devised and led our offense to no fewer than 26 historical NFL and franchise achievements. He established an identity for our offense. We are grateful for Greg's great work and abilities, and we wish him and his wonderful family the utmost happiness going forward. Statement from head coach John Harbaugh and Greg Roman. Greg Roman and Eric DeCosta are set to give their end of the year press conference within the next hour. You'll probably see on after watching this video. So we'll see if anything else comes up from that. But it looks like they're not using the term fired. You know, the Ravens can be a classy organization for the most part. And they're parting ways. And Greg Roman, he was here for 4 years since 2019. John Harbaugh will now be looking for his seventh offensive coordinator in year 16 this is going on for Harbaugh. And according to some sources, they're saying his agency that represents Greg Roman, saying him and the Ravens have parted ways and he is deciding to pursue other endeavors. So we got to give Greg Roman his credit for 2019. It was a historical season. Just like it said in that quote, he led some great historical feats offensively. Greg Roman is an A+ in the running game, maybe the best run game play caller ever. The way he pulls and maneuvers guys. But his passing game left a lot to be desired. Not being able to scheme schematically, devise, be creative and innovative enough to get guys open. Not utilize the running backs in the passing game, utilize screen passes or effective jet sweeps. Not using different route tree concepts. Not utilizing how to use play action with the mobile quarterback to wag or boot. Have an option where he sprints to a certain side. Not utilizing things that work well for some of your skill players. These things are things that kind of held the Ravens back offensively. While we can't put everything on Greg Roman as it works with head coach John Harbaugh down to Lamar Jackson with his execution of the plays that come from Greg Roman, we have not seen an elevation of the passing game since 2019. The running game has been top-notch, but the passing game has lacked and has even digressed and regressed, in my opinion, each year. It's ridiculous some of the concepts he was calling. You would see even better plays being called at a high school level. You and I at home watching could tell what the play is going to be before it happens. Being ineffective in the red zone. Things like that are which led to his demise. And everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody is going to be mentioning it. I think this makes the Ravens the 10th team with an offensive coordinator opening. So just when you want to throw names of who's next, who the Ravens should hire, I still want to think on that, but I will bring you guys a video for it. There are 10 teams: the Ravens, Buccaneers, Chargers, Commanders, Titans, Rams, Jets, Patriots, Colts, and Cardinals. Right now, the Ravens don't seem like the most attractive destination when you have guys like the Chargers. You got the Rams, you got Patriots, Colts. The Ravens aren't an attractive place right now. But like I said in my What's Next for the Baltimore Ravens video, I think this is the first step needed because this allows for the Ravens to go to Lamar and say, hey, we know Greg Roman and you weren't working. You guys reach your max potential. We're going to go get you an offensive coordinator that can utilize what you do well and help you elevate in certain areas. Now, once we know we got the commitment from you after this offensive coordinator, you sign off on him. We're going to work on getting you that long-term deal, but also getting you enough money where it may not all be guaranteed, but we can actually present you with weapons, with receivers, with guys who can make plays and make your life a little bit easier. Is that guy in the college ranks? Possibly. Is that guy in the NFL now under a Kyle Shanahan, a Sean McVay, a Mike McDaniel, a whomever you want to throw out there? Who possibly could that be? Could that be a situation where somebody like a Byron Leftwich, just throwing a name out there? Could it be somebody like a Frank Wright, just throwing another name out there, as I mentioned? Could it be one of Kyle Shanahan's assistants, Sean McVay's? Someone like that in that tree. Mike McDaniel, Kevin O'Connell, somebody under their tree that has experience working with talented offensive players and has put together some good offenses. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about the Ravens and Greg Roman parting ways. I know a lot of people are going to say Greg Roman was fired. It was a mutual parting of ways where they said, hey, we're not going to bring you back. We're going to let your contract expire or so on and so forth. And you and your agency can come out and say you're going to pursue other endeavors. Could he fit in perfectly with a Justin Fields in Chicago? Could Greg Roman? Yes, he could, even though Chicago doesn't have an offensive coordinator opening. But a team that likes to run the football, has a young quarterback, and wants good, effective run schemes to help out his offense and his defense, Greg Roman is a guy for 2 to 3 years. But long-term success, his passing offense never gets you in the top 20s. He's always number one in the running game. But in today's offense, today's evolution of the game of football offensively, to make deep runs into the playoffs, to win championships, you need to be able to pass the football effectively and efficiently. And that's what the Ravens need here for Lamar Jackson, because I do think Lamar Jackson will be the starting quarterback for the Ravens in 2023. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button. Show us some love. And hit that bell to know when all new videos drop throughout the offseason for the Baltimore Ravens. Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you sports how you want to when you need it. God's favorite host, BKD. Again, Baltimore Ravens and Greg Roman have parted ways. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who would you like to see them hire? Do they go down to the college ranks? Maybe get somebody from Georgia, Alabama? I don't know. Could they get Bill O'Brien? Steve Sarkisian, like I said, Frank Wright, possibly somebody like that, Byron Leftwich. Let me know in the comments. Who would you like to see them go after for their new offensive coordinator? 7th offensive coordinator in 16 years for Harbaugh. They need a guy that is young, innovative, and can effectively develop this passing game and passing concept with the assistance and addition of the proper weapons to fit the scheme, as well as the quarterback being here long-term and Lamar Jackson. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Sound off in the comments. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more Ravens videos, y'all. We out of here. Peace.